Hello everyone, my name is Rob, I'm from the Instant Gamers. This is part 48 of Need for Speed Most Wanted 2005, the challenge series. You've already seen from the title of the video, this is a failure. How do I know that? Because this audio is recorded after the fact. I'll go into that more in the video, later on in the video obviously. But I've already done part 49, I've finished the challenge series. So that's a short video because I did the bus station glitch, which obviously sort of cheating, but after what happened here, I was just sick and tired of it. I was like, I'm doing this challenge, I'm finishing the game. And it's worth watching that video. It's not the full 30 minutes, obviously, of doing that. It's more, it's sped up footage. A lot of it 400% that I'm talking over. There is bits that I find a little bit funny that I've slowed down. I'll put back to normal speed, and you will see the evasion of the police at full speed. So that's worth watching, and obviously you can see what you unlock if you didn't know. You unlock 2 cards for completing the challenge. You unlock one for finishing challenge 68, and you unlock one more for doing all the challenges, which you kind of need to do anyway. But yeah, so this is, well, you can't, early on you sort of unlock 2 challenges at once, don't you? So you don't have to do all of them, I guess. But I don't know why you'd be skipping the early challenges. Anyway, whatever. So yeah, this challenge is you have to evade the police for be in a police pursuit for 30 minutes and then evade. Obviously, as I said, and by the title of this video, it's a failure. This attempt. What happened is I turn a corner at the end. This is a spot, obviously. I turn a corner and there's a spike strip there, and I go over it. And then I don't get busted, but I'm guaranteed to be busted. They're surrounding me. I rage quit, basically. And then I got to that point and I was like, screw it, I can't be bothered, I'm doing the bus station glitch. But technically I did do it the proper way. I did the full 30-minute challenge, I just did not evade, which is really annoying. I wanted to do it properly. As for the reason why I'm doing the audio afterwards, that's not normally a thing that I do. Obviously everything else in the game, I've done the commentary live. Even the final pursuit of the story, which is also, it gets a heat level 6 later on. I can't remember if that's heat level 6 or 7, I'm pretty sure it's 6. You might see me looking back occasionally. That's because obviously when I was playing the game I was like, oh my god, look at the amount of carnage these cops have caused. They are just destroying themselves. This was lucky here. Well, I say lucky, I was doing 40 mile an hour. But yeah, look, helicopter going to attack me. You'll see. I'll talk about the bus station glitch. That's quite funny because obviously, if you didn't know, it's hard to tell in the actual game. But obviously, the cop's job in this game is to slow you down and box you in and then surround you and bust you. They just circle you. That's their entire job. They don't really have, apart from cross, which I'll go into that in I keep saying that, but I'll go into that in a second. According to some YouTube comment anyway, I don't, obviously I'm not a developer, I don't know how the game is done, but yeah, apart from cross, it's believed all the AI's job is basically just to surround you and kill, not kill you, but bust you. When you watch the bus station glitch, if you've never done a bus station glitch before, it basically involves driving into the bus station in, can't remember the name of the, and I mean the entire city is called Rockport, but I can't remember the exact name of the area. Something wood, I'm pretty sure. But yeah. Basically, you go into the bus station, you park on top of the bus station stand. The police will be outside. They can see you, but they can't get to you. And basically they will go on the bottom, basically crashing into each other and destroying themselves. Until maybe there's 1 or 2 left. And then you do that, you get as much bounty as you need, or as much, pursuit length or whatever, and then you evade the police. And that's You can do that in story mode, you can do it obviously here. I just never choose to do it because I just think it's cheating, and I think, well, it's a bit boring. I mean, you're playing the game and you're not actually, I mean, you're driving, but you're not really doing anything. I mean, I think I did it once by accident as a kid. I drove, because I used to drive through the bus station all the time, because for some reason, I don't know, the ramp there, I thought it was funny. I don't, like, that's bringing back memories for some reason. But yeah, I used to do that all the time as a kid, and I think once I sort of parked up there and discovered this, and I thought, even back then I thought, it's not fun, it's not an interesting game, like, you know, it's not. I understand why speedrunners would do it, because people do speedrun this game, but I like how I went in slow motion there to avoid that car. Speed trap, or whatever the hell it's called. But yeah, why I'm doing the commentary after the fact. Sadly, oh, those cops just completely killed that pizza delivery driver. Anyway, yeah, the commentary. Why I'm doing it after the fact is basically the first time I tried doing it in, like, as I've always been doing it, and sadly, well, I say sadly, Cross basically was with me. Cross can chase you in the challenge series. I guess it's because technically you are the same character as the story mode, I guess. I don't know how common it is, but basically in the first attempt he was with me. I mean, maybe he's with me here. He has a very distinctive voice. But when you're doing the commentary, you sort of have to have the audio low, otherwise you get like this awful duplicate audio echo if you don't get the audio perfectly synced, which is really difficult. It's why I have subtitles on and stuff in games. If you've never noticed that, it's a lot easier, and it's really annoying when, you know, random. I mean, I know developers. If you're a developer and you, for some reason, you're watching this video, little tip: if you're doing a game, make sure the actual in-game characters also have subtitles, not just cutscenes. It's great in cutscenes, but I never talk during cutscenes anyway, or I try not to. So I just do the thing. But in-game, it's a lot better when there's actual subtitles. And it's just better for accessibility for anyone anyway, if anyone is deaf. I mean, I guess that would be really annoying for this game, considering how much the police radio talks to you. But yeah, it was you couldn't hear the police radio. And of course, a level 5 cops, you know, you want to hear when stuff like that happens, when they're heading towards you. And it didn't help that Cross was with me. Was chasing behind me, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna go and I'm just gonna drive into the stadium on this, because I was doing this loop. So if you don't want to just see the same area over and over again, well, this isn't the video for you basically. But yeah, I was doing the loop, and then I drove into the stadium, and I thought, right, that's perfect. I will kill Cross, I will get the 100,000 bounty, and then I will go back to doing the loop. And then I killed Cross, destroyed his car. His car was destroyed, and then I sort of was driving around a little bit, and then I got caught. And I was like, well, I can't really hear stuff. And then I did it a couple more times like that, and I seemed to get caught within the first 10-15 minutes. I wasn't even getting up to level 6 police, and I thought, right, you know what, I'm just going to do it the Halo way. I'm going to record the footage, do the commentary afterwards. And even then, I mean, I've done this challenge a couple of times. Once I got to 28 minutes and got caught, that was... I gave up on this game for a couple of days for that. And to be honest, if I hadn't remembered the bus station glitch, this video I probably would have been done with it, to be honest. Or it probably would have been a video that come out in like a couple of months' time, because I would have had to have given this a rest after what happened. This just pissed me then right off, like what happened. I mean, I know it's meant to be a challenge, but when stuff like this happens and you look, I mean, that cop car crashing in the back of me just basically saved me here. This is a difficult challenge if you're trying to do it properly. And I wanted to do it properly, but it did not. It did not work. Sadly. It almost worked. I could have done this. If I hadn't tried to go down this sort of side street, and it's a side street and there's sort of a blind corner, and the spike strip is right in a blind corner. You'll see at the end. But yeah, that's what happened, and it just. Now, a lot of people said they can evade the plate. I mean, that occasionally happens in this video. That happened once on one of the attempts. I did manage to evade them, which was quite amazing. And it was obviously it's like challenge failed. You weren't in the pursuit for 30 minutes. That was interesting. But yeah, there's so much deleted footage. I mean, I've already deleted it now because it's, you know, not the complete challenge. It's only because I got up and actually technically completed the 30-minute part of it that I decided, you know what, I'm going to do it this way. Yeah, I don't really know. I mean, I know people say silence is golden, but I kind of want to talk. There might be periods of this where I'm not talking. I'm still going to be here, but yeah, it's not. I need things to talk about. Well, at the time I'm recording, it's the 26th, isn't it? So it's Black Friday. There's a well, I mean, and this isn't helpful information, especially if you're not in the UK. It's especially not helpful information considering it's, you know, several months afterwards. But yeah, Black Friday, interesting deals. Last of Us 2 on PS4. It might be a video I might let's play. I haven't got it yet. But yeah, that's £10. Or it was £10 at game. Tesco were also doing it. Unfortunately, like Tesco, which is a big supermarket chain, they were doing a lot of good offers actually. Even on PS5 and Xbox Series X games. But they weren't, sadly, even on the first, like I went literally on the Tuesday, I was like, oh, these deals are actually quite good, I'm gonna go, and they're already sold out. It's like even at like 8, not 8, like I didn't go 8 in the morning, I mean technically it's 24-hour supermarket, but it's like, even at like 11 AM, it's sold out of. I mean, I got Spider-Man on PS4, which I will probably let's play at some point, but I did not, like, that wasn't even on an offer. It was just 15 quid. Now, the second one was on an offer. I didn't attempt to go for it, because I mean, I know it's on PS4 and PS5, but I didn't attempt to go for it. They had Crash Bandicoot 4, which they were selling for £45. Oh yeah, by the way, just to make it less exciting, more exciting, I go the other way. Ooh, I flip around. Yeah, I know. But yeah, they had Crash Bandicoot 4, normally £45. They were selling it for £5, and that was an absolutely amazing offer. Obviously, completely gone. Spyro the Reignited Trilogy, that was on offer, I think. I might be wrong there. Gone. Last of Us Remastered, Last of Us 2, gone. Last of Us Remastered, it wasn't on offer, but I was thinking of getting it, but then with not getting Last of Us 2, wasn't exactly that a compelling offer when I could buy the PS3 version. And I mean, I know it's difficult for, I can't actually record PS3 footage at the moment, which kind of sucks, but yeah, because I want to do Ratchet & Clank Ratchet & Clank 2. I want to do it, but I can't, the HD version. I mean, technically I have the PS2 version, but again, I can't do it. I don't have, I need to get, I shouldn't say this, I need to either get another well, I can say this bit, I can either get a component capture card. Again, my HD PVR broke, if you didn't know. I don't know what broke, I don't know if the system itself broke. Oh, I got lucky here as well, with them crashing into my undercover vehicle. Anyway, I don't know if my HD PVR itself broke, or the power supply to it broke. The problem is, you can buy HD PVR on eBay for the same price as the power supply. So I need to, it's like, do I risk it? Do I risk buying a HD PVR that technically doesn't have a power supply? And I mean, it's 10 quid, I could do it. But yeah, it's like I don't want to pay 10 quid for a replacement power supply for a system that, I mean, Xbox 360. This is an Xbox 360 game. I don't mind capturing this in 1080p. I mean, it's a higher file size than technically needed, because 360 stuff, yeah, it can support 1080p, but it's better. I don't know, people seem to prefer it. Well, it used to be back in the day, back in, 2013, 14, back when the Xbox One was new, and the PS4. People were like, yeah, if you're going to do stuff, if you're going to maybe it was because I know everyone had HD PVRs. The thing is with the HD PVR with component, you are basically, it's 720p or it is 1080i, and YouTube does not do well with interlaced formats. 1080i is basically 720p anyway, kind of resolution. People are going to hear that. But yeah, that's basically a thing. But yeah, I can do, obviously I can capture Xbox 360 stuff, I can do Xbox One, PS4, Switch, but I can't do, technically I can do Wii stuff if I use my Wii U, but my Wii U is set up downstairs. So I mean, if you want to see Wii stuff, let me know. But obviously I'm going to get some other games out of the way. Obviously I need to get, well, I know GTA 4 is going to be a long one, and San Andreas, but I finished this now, so technically I have another slot I could do. Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures, started doing that again, so maybe once that's done. This is the thing, I get doing games and I'm like, I want to do different games. I want to play. I have a whole bunch of games I've not played. I'm thinking, I'll let's play them, that'll be fun. And then I actually, you actually try and do this with a schedule, because obviously people are like, oh, I want to watch Most Wanted. Oh, it's been 2 weeks since you did the last Most Wanted video. Why the hell are you, you need to be in a sort of weird situation, not weird, but a situation where you aren't doing too many things at once. Too many, I mean, I suppose with games it's a lot easier because you can record multiple parts at once. But it's like, you don't want to be doing too many things at once. I mean, let's think about the games that I'm let's playing right now. I mean, let's have a look. I mean, I need to take my upload order file, my text file that has all the schedule. But I mean, let's look at the games where I'm let's playing. Halo 3 ODST needs to be Most Wanted 2005 Challenge Series. GTA 4, Mario Golf Sugar Rush, Forza Horizon 5. That's 5 games already. San Andreas, and then Pac-Man Ghostly Adventures. That's 7 games. So theoretically I could do one of those a week, and I might actually try doing that as a schedule, but, well, not really, because I finished this now, so I can't technically do one other. I'm glad I almost evaded that, because could you imagine if I got caught, man? But yeah, I'm glad, like, well, I suppose I could do one more game, but originally I planned to either do Need for Speed Carbon after this, because it is the sequel, but then I bought Need for Speed Heat. So, But then I'm thinking, well, I want to do a PS4 game, because I have a PS4, and I'm not bloody using the thing. I mean, what PS4? I mean, if you guys are interested, I'll sorry about that. That needs some oil. That's my computer desk, the thing with the keyboard. Let me just get the PS4 games, and I'll tell you what I have. If there's anything here you want to see me let's play, let me know in the comments. Right. The PS4 games I have are Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled, which I got with my PS4. Originally when I bought my PS4, I was like, ooh, Spyro the Reignited Trilogy. I can let's play that because I've been doing, I was doing Ratchet and Clank. I can do those classic games. And then I bought my PS4 from Tesco. And I took it to the counter. I took the PS4, the little slip that they have for the PS4, and I took the fake box that they have for the game. and they were like, yeah, we I shouldn't really say this story, but they were like, here's we can get the PS4 at the back, and then they got me the PS4, and they're like, but unfortunately we don't have the game. You can come out the back with us and have a look at what games we do have. And then I picked. So yeah, I shouldn't really say I've been in the stock room of a Tesco technically. But yeah, I have Crash Team Racing, Nitro Fuel. I have a sealed copy of Destiny, which I actually got from a charity shop for 50p. Which I'm not even sure. Well, I mean, I technically don't even pay for PlayStation Network, because I could, but it's like I have Xbox Online, I have Nintendo Online. Oh, look how that was lucky as well. But yeah, it's a sealed copy of the game. I don't even know if the game servers are online anymore because it's Destiny. I have Gran Turismo Sport. I know I used to do Gran Turismo 6. So I was thinking of doing that. So if you're interested, let me know. I have Killzone Shadowfall, which I own because if I was doing that, I would want to do the first 3 Killzones first. I have Spider-Man, like I just said, because I actually managed to get that in the Tesco Black Friday sale. And then I have the Uncharted collection, which is Uncharted Drake's Fortune, Uncharted Among Thieves and Drake's Deception. So yeah, those are my 6 PS4 games that I have, and one of them sealed and not opened, and I can't really play it, so 5. But yeah, I'm going to try and get Last of Us 2, and maybe the Ratchet and Clank remake. That was Gran Turismo Sport falling on the floor, because I forgot that it's technically limited. It's not technically, it is. It's the limited edition version, so it has a slip cover over it, and unfortunately it's slid out as I tried to put it on the floor. But yeah. So those are the PS4 games I have. I know I'm talking about Xbox 360, but I think quite a lot of people did go from 360 to PS4 because, well, the Xbox One was technically a failure, which is a bit of a shame. But it's not as much as a failure as the Wii U, which I do have. Which, the only reason I bought a Wii U, which is absolutely, in COVID, in the lockdown stuff, I was like, I'm going to do some exercise. I'm going to do Wii Fit, and, you know, this was at the first start of the COVID lockdown in the UK. They're like, you can't go outside at all. Or well, you shouldn't really. It's like only for essential stuff. And then they're like, oh yeah, you can do a bit of exercise, you can do some running and stuff. But there was a couple of days where that was a bit confusing, and the police were actually arresting people for walking, which was a bit. Let's not get into that discussion in the comments. But yeah, that was a bit of an overreach. Yeah, and well, Wii's were going up in price, but luckily I already had a Wii. And then unfortunately my TV broke at one. Like I was using the Wii and it was fine, and then the TV broke. And unfortunately, I don't know if you've tried buying a TV now recently, but it sucks because none of them have component or SCART. I mean, maybe they might have SCART. I say that. It's a bit awkward. There was a TV in Currys, which is one of the major retailers in the UK. It was a Samsung, because I always go for that. I don't know if you've noticed, I'm quite a Samsung person. I mean, I have two Samsung... Well, I have a Samsung TV in front of me. I have a Samsung monitor. I have a Samsung phone. The TV downstairs is a Samsung. The washing machine is a Samsung. The fridge is a... No, I don't think the fridge is a Samsung. But yeah, I don't know, I find Samsung stuff quite... I mean, it's not... This video isn't sponsored, but, you know, I do find their stuff quite good. Or decent. But yeah, they had a Samsung TV that was quite interesting, 4K. You know. It's quite interesting, and I was like, yeah, you can sort of see around the back of the TVs if you're careful. And it had component, because that's how I was hooking up the Wii. It's like, whoa, it has component, I can still use the Wii on this TV. And then they were like, we don't have any in stock, and it's going to be like a month until you get one. And I was like, well, I need a TV for downstairs. And then they were like, and then I remembered, the reason, by the way, they were quite, I mean, the COVID's been like, what, 2 years at this point? The reason why they were out of stock was, basically, it was a Euro football tournament in 2021. And England were doing quite well. I mean, I got this TV, basically, the TV that I currently have, and I took it home, and basically, I turned it on, and basically I could watch an England match in 4K, and we were, I think it was the quarter-final, because yeah, it would have been on BBC, and then the semi-final. This is completely not related to Need for Speed Most Wanted, but whatever. I need to talk about other things. I can't talk about Most Wanted for 30 minutes. Yeah, the semi-final was on ITV, and they don't do 4K, which sucks. And I wish they did, but unfortunately they don't. And then the final was on both, so you could actually watch that in 4K, which was quite nice. 4K, beautiful. Especially HDR, not UHD. That's what 4K is. But yeah, so obviously a lot of the good, decent TVs are sold out, and then they want, like, I was like, do you have any? And they're like, oh yeah, we have this Samsung model that's next to it, same size. And I was like, and I look around the back, and it had HDMI. I'm like, oh, it was a connector that you need. And like, I was like, yeah, I need like a component for like, because I'm still using the Wii for like exercise. And then they were like, you can just get a HDMI adapter thing for that if you need. So I bought one online, and I paid £25 for one on eBay, and then it broke within 2 months. So I bought a Wii U, because at least I know Nintendo are going to actually make good products, and it's not cheap Chinese crap. I mean, I suppose technically there could have been some sort of warranty on the thing, but I mean, even when I plugged it in, I still have a DVD player. It's for out of region movies. Because yeah, I have a Samsung Blu-ray player. I don't have a Samsung DVD player, but I have a Samsung Blu-ray player. But unfortunately, you can change the region on the Blu-ray part, but you cannot change the region on the DVD part, which sucks. So for out of region movies, I know people will be like, just download them, pirate them, whatever. I mean, technically I ripped them onto my computer's hard drive, which is technically breaking the copy protection, but whatever. Anyway, point is, I had a DVD player. I haven't used it since I got that TV, because it, even though it has a component, it did not go into the adapter. For some reason, it was not being detected, which was really, really weird, because it would detect the Wii. It wasn't like called like the Wii to HDMI adapter or anything. It was literally just a component to HDMI adapter. And it was all plugged in correctly, and you can screw up a component table in a way where like you won't get colour, because they had a red video wire and a red audio wire. It might be the white one, I can't remember now, but you can screw it up that way. It wasn't screwed up that way because you would at least get a signal with no colour. Signal, and that's not what happened. There was literally no signal at all, and it sucked. So yeah, sadly, no DVD player, no multi-region DVD player. So yeah, well, thank God I do rip things, because I can just put them on a USB stick and then play it straight off the TV's HDMI port, which is quite good. But yeah, the point of what I was trying to say there was I was using a Wii for a bit of exercise, and then I got my Wii U, and the Wii U obviously has HDMI, so I can plug this into the HDMI, into the Elgato capture card that I use for HDMI stuff. And yeah, maybe there's something that I'm gonna Google it now actually. Is there an adapter for the HD60? And it's a HD60S, because I know the original model HD60 I think has component. Is the Elgato HD60 S? Does it have is there a component now? if there's a component adapter, I might actually get one. The Elgato Game Capture HD supports composite in this video. Yeah, thanks Elgato. I didn't know about the Game Capture HD, I need to know about the HD60S. To use analog inputs, you can use the Elgato Game Capture HD device. Thank you! 8 out of 41 people found this helpful! No, there has to be an adapter, right? The HD60S is basically the same as the Pro, but that's not helpful. Person on Elgato Gaming. I bought a Neotech RCA to HDMI conversion upscaler for $15 and it works great. I've used this one, I'm reading a Reddit page here for you. Wow, exciting Let's Playing content. I've used this one with good success with the PS3 component with a HD60S, and then it's an Amazon page. Let's find out what it is. It's a device that, yeah, it's another box I have to plug into things. It ships within 11 days, and it's $33, not the $15 that you said it was. Oh no, that was a different thing, wasn't it? Yeah. Buy it on Amazon.co.uk. That's what I need to do. Let's find out if they have one. It's £36. It's still dispatched within 11 days and it still comes from America. Let's see if they have... Let's just go on Amazon and just... Components. I mean, I have one. I should have bought one off Amazon instead of eBay, to be fair. I got lucky there as well that I didn't get busted. Especially with it being the 28th minute. I was probably thinking at the time, oh god, I'm screwed. Amazon's choice? Okay. Well, it's on offer because it's... The thing is, when you get these things, it's like... It's more things to go wrong. I mean, I don't know if I've said that. I mean, the things that I have... The capture card only has one HDMI input. So I needed a splitter. If I technically... I mean, at the point I was... It's a bit stupid now, because... I don't have two... Like... Having a second monitor kind of screwed this over because I had to unplug like one of the game consoles. But originally I got the splitter because I was like, I can plug in the Xbox One, the PS4 and my Switch. Now I wasn't at the time, like I know I'm Let's Playing Mario Golf, but I'm like, I'm completely fine. I want to do... I realised I was like, oh, I can do the HDMI for the Xbox 360 because it's an elite model. It's the original fat model, but it's the elite model. It can do HDMI out. I'm not stuck to component with the HD PVR. That's good, I can use that. So I was like, I'll unplug the Switch, I'll get Most Wanted out of the way, and then I remembered that, Pac-Man, I was also doing a Let's Play off. But I was like, yeah, I can do that, it's completely fine. I will set that up in the way that it is, and it doesn't matter that the Switch is unplugged, I can just plug the Switch back in. And then I got a second monitor, and then I realised I had to unplug the PS4. So now there is only technically two, I don't know why I said it like that, there's only two outlets for game consoles. And I know that's probably, probably a lot of people that are like, 2 games consoles, that's an absolute luxury. I only have, my Xbox One, or my PS4 or whatever, on my Switch. And I can't believe I screwed that one as well. Although they do crash into them, which was quite good. But yeah, I specifically got the splitter so everything could be set up, and then managed to completely by getting the second one, I sort of screwed it up, which boo-hoo-hoo, but almost got busted here. This is where the challenge really is. You've got to evade, and you'll see here I get stuck somehow. Like I got almost got crushed there. I'm going along here. I'm pretty sure there's a bit where we're going to head on into me. Oh no, I crashed into a bloody tree. This was, look how close I am to getting busted. That was, but I was thinking, oh god, I'm screwed here. And then it's like, you'll just see it's, you're just trying to evade and destroy all these objects to get out of here. And it's, I can just only imagine if it, like, you destroyed every pursuit breaker and then you still couldn't get out of there. That would suck. But unfortunately, I didn't get that far, actually, because you'll see well, quite soon, I run into a problem. See, I was going to go to the left there and go to Diggy's, but unfortunately, did not work out that way because of where that spike strip was placed. Which is kind of sad. But what I'm going to do is, you'll see, that was mean, doing the double spike strip. If I hadn't spotted that, I would have been screwed there. But yeah, I decided to go through the stadium again. Now I like how they go through the stadium and I didn't. I probably should have turned around there looking at the map, but I did not, which is probably the end of me. And it is the end of me because you'll see around here, it's this road here. I start going down here and, well, you'll see it's a blind corner. You'll be surprised. Not this corner, it's the next corner. Here it is, and spike strip. And I'm screwed basically here, I can't get out. So yeah, I've been Robin from the Instant Gamers. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for part 49 where I complete this. Ta-ra.